Good morning, I'm Hayley Hassall and welcome to Newsround. Hello, I'm Hayley Hassall and here's all the news for you today. Good morning, I'm Hayley and I'm live from Westminster in London. We're bringing you the latest results from the general election.
Hayley Hassall is at the Athletes Village for us this morning. Hayley, morning to you.
Good morning, hello everybody, yes, and welcome to the Special Olympics Village here in Sheffield. Now, we've had thousands of athletes milling around this morning. There they are with some mascots, already full of the joys this early. Most of them have headed off into breakfast, where we'll be heading in a little bit. But this place has been transformed. We've had rooms turned into training facilities, coaching lessons. They've all got things like medical facilities and healthcare checks as well. Lots of the things that the athletes can't access in everyday life. Now, this is a special year. It's the 50th year of the Special Olympics, and we have got 20 sports going on in 28 venues. They're expecting around 5,000 spectators today, so it really is the biggest year they've had yet. But unlike the Olympics and the Paralympics, none of the athletes here receive funding and none of them are professionals. They all have learning difficulties or intellectual disabilities, which does make it a little bit harder for them to train, to do sports and to access facilities. But I was around all day yesterday. I got to watch some of the sports and meet some of the athletes. Have a look at this. Fingers crossed for Kira and the other athletes that they get more medals on the way, but I will keep you up to date with any medal news online and on the website.
Very good. A real buzz around that place. Thank you very much.
Social media companies are doing to protect children online from grooming or incidents like this.
Yeah, and do they have a responsibility? I suppose the internet is a massive place where anyone has freedom to post anything they like, but YouTube have said that there are no reports of these pop-ups actually happening. But if you see one, you can report it, and they do have a duty, if they see anything harmful, to remove it. The question is whether that's too late once you've already seen it, but that's all they can do at this moment in time. Good evening and welcome to North West Tonight with Hayley Hassall
and Roger Johnson.
Now, there could be good news for thousands of aerospace workers here, with the government pledging an extra £300 million investment.
Hayley Hassall investigates Britain's claims culture.
Reality is that when someone makes a personal injury claim, they are starting a legal process, which, if contested, can prove their undoing.
Hayley Hassall's been investigating.
It's that time of year again when many of us are thinking of booking our summer holidays, maybe somewhere like this. And possibly you've considered going all-inclusive. Have the all-inclusives had much impact on businesses around here?
Yeah, a huge effect. Really? I used to have my own restaurant before running this place, and I lost it about 2010, but partly because of the all-inclusive.
So you're telling me that hotels were sometimes making money from people getting ill?
Yes, I know that for a fact.
So it definitely pays to shop around when you're booking your all-inclusive holiday. But I'm really surprised to find out that the cheapest deal I got was from a local travel agent. What a result.
It's that magical time of year. It's Christmas.
Up and down the UK, in towns and cities, families are gearing up for that big special day. They're buying presents, eating and drinking, and generally making merry.
Welcome to Christmas City.
I'm on the road with Trading Standards Officer Carl Jones. We're on the way to a shop that could be selling counterfeit alcohol. This shop looks no different to many thousands of others. It's hard to believe that they could be selling anything more dodgy than an out-of-date pasty. I mean, it's the sort of shop that I'd stop at as I was driving past and get something, and I wouldn't think anything of it at all.
Anything of it at all, but a lot of them are like that, to be honest with you.
Right.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Nearly 20 years after being locked up in Holloway Prison, Tracy Felstead relives her time inside like it was yesterday. She tells me harrowing stories of her incarceration and how the experience has left an indelible mark on her life.
They had it set in their mind that this money had gone and I had taken the money and that was it.
In this episode of File on 4, we'll hear from insiders at the heart of the Post Office senior team who were ignored when they tried to raise the alarm about an IT system called Horizon, which has now been blamed for the millions of pounds which went missing. In 2007, I worked undercover in hospitals to investigate the state of maternity care in Britain. I found services stretched to the limit, with a shortage of midwives and equipment.
In out there. Sorry? She's crying. Who's crying? The woman who's waiting for the bed. I'm sorry, very late.
Early December, Hayley Cutts and Aratha Farouk are preparing to go undercover. It was Hayley who was first to get work.
Should I have had some like training in that or something?
You will get to watch a video and you should get, I basically should be training you up because we've got so many cars, I can't train you up properly, so you're just going to have to just watch and grasp it.